Good morning to everyone. Respected Brother Alex, Brother Edmund, Sister Shirley, dear teachers, and my fellow students. As we all know that the new year has come. So, Happy New Year 2022. New year means new hopes, new challenges, new lessons, and new opportunities. New Year is like a festival which is celebrated with great joy. The beginning of the new year inspires us to resolve and improve ourselves in a variety of ways. So let's learn something new this year. Respected brother and teachers, we want you to know that we are blessed to have you in our lives. So thank you for putting all the efforts you put in giving shape to our future. So let's start with the welcome assembly. But before starting, let's join our hands and close our eyes for the prayer song.
You are the Word at the beginning, one with God, the Lord Most High.
Your hidden glory and nation, now revealed in you are Christ.
What a beautiful name it is. What a beautiful name it is. The name of Jesus Christ, my King. What a beautiful name it is. Nothing compares to this. What a beautiful name it is. The name of Jesus.
You didn't want heaven without us. So Jesus, you brought heaven down.
My sin was great, your love was greater. What could separate us now?
What a wonderful name it is. What a wonderful name it is. The name of Jesus Christ, my King. What a wonderful name it is. Nothing compares to this. What a wonderful name it is. The name of Jesus.
That could not hold you, the wheels are before you. You silence both of sin and grace.
The heavens are roaring the praise of your glory, for you are raised to life again.
You have no rival.
You have no equal.
Now and forever.
God you reign.
Yours is the kingdom.
Yours is the glory.
Yours
Yours
is
is
the
the name above all names.
What
What a powerful name it is. What a powerful name it is. The name of Jesus Christ, my King. What a powerful name it is. Nothing can stand against. What a powerful name it is. The name of Jesus. What a powerful name it is. The name of Jesus.
गिरिनन्दिनि नन्दितमयिनि विश्वविनोदिनि नन्दनुते गिरिवरविन्द्यशिरोदिनि वासिनि विष्णुविलासिनि जिष्णुनुते भगवति हे सिद्धिकण्ठकुदुम्बिनि भूरि कुदुम्बिनि भूरि कृते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते सुरवरवर्षिणि दुर्धरदर्शिनि दुर्मुखमर्षिणि हर्षरते त्रिभुवनकोशिनि शङ्करतोषिनि किलिविषमोषिनि कोशरते तनुजनिरोषिनि दितिसुतरोषिनि दुर्मतशोषिनि सिन्धुसुते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते अयि जगदम्ब मदम्ब कदम्ब प्रणप्रियवासिनि हासरते शिखर शिरोमणि तुंग हिमालय शृंग निजालय माध्यगते मधु मधुरे मधु कैतव वञ्जिनि हासरते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते
Dance is a divine art form that allows people to express a wide range of thoughts and emotions. Several people use dance to elevate their stress, while others see it as an opportunity to express feelings to their loved ones. With this, I extend a very sincere welcome to all of you present here for a foot tapping dance performance.
हो मारे या कोई मारे ना, यहाँ अपनी भी थोड़ी अदा थोड़ा अंदाज है। ऐसे हैं चाहे वैसे हैं, अरे जो भी हैं जैसे हैं, खुद पे हमें नाज है। जाने ना हमको ये जमाना, चाहो तो हमको आजमाना। यारबाज हम, जानसाज हम, इश्कबाज दिल वाले, कहते हैं हमको प्यार से इंडिया वाले, छू लेते दिल के तार से इंडिया वाले, हर जीत छीन ले हार से इंडिया वाले, दुश्मन के छक्के छुड़ा दे हम इंडिया वाले, दुश्मन के छक्के छुड़ा दे हम इंडिया वाले। यूं तो सीधे बड़े, कभी चाहे तो हाथों से लेते लकीरें चुरा। ओ हमको परवाह नहीं, जो भी कहता है कहने दे, जग ये भला या बुरा। जैसी भी मर्जी हो हमारी, करते हैं ऐसी होशियारी, पर दिल से यार जो ले पुकार तो जान निसार कर डाले, कहते हैं हमको प्यार से इंडिया वाले, छू लेते दिल के तार से
would like all of you to be ready for a fascinating skit presented by the middle wing.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we are here to present a fascinating and engrossing story about two siblings half-heartedly planning out their New Year resolution.
Aditya, this time we have to be very determined about our New Year resolutions and not break them at all.
Yes, sir. Let's do it this time.
Oh, really? Well, we always end up breaking the resolution. Last time you said you won't eat junk food, and 5 minutes after that, you ended up eating aloo bhujia. Literally 5 minutes.
Acha. Tell me who ate 3/4 of my aloo bhujia?
Let's talk about this time's New Year resolutions.
Hey guys, I'm back from the New Year shopping.
So, dear audience, say hi to Niharika, a shopping spree lover and a close friend of these two couch potatoes.
Can you imagine? There was a 20% discount on the Forever New store.
What have you brought for us?
Well, I got hoodies for both of you.
Yay.
If I'm not wrong, you have brought us hoodies for the 4th consecutive time.
Well, at least, Pavik, I got something. Unlike both of you, always into your phones, bothered about nothing. Okay, leave it. So, what are your New Year resolutions? Seriously, guys, you haven't thought of anything yet? Well, my resolution is to be kind and polite.
Yeah, you seriously need that.
We are not able to decide our New Year resolutions. Can you help us?
You can probably lose weight, do workout, or quit some of their addictive habits.
Children, the true meaning of New Year is happiness. That is the motor and purpose of one's life. It is New Year's more than any other day which makes the attainment of happiness more real and possible. This is the meaning of New Year's Day and why it is so psychologically important and significant to people throughout the world.
Who are you?
ये देखो, जिसने स्टोरी नरेट किया उसे ही ये लोग नहीं जानते. Friends, from this story we have understood that we should not make any resolutions without an action plan because the secret to success is right in our hands. Thank you. We now have a presentation on the topic New Year resolutions for you all. So let's enjoy.
It's December 31st, New Year's Eve. Many people are celebrating to welcome the New Year in. On New Year's Eve, people make New Year's resolutions. A New Year's resolution is a promise you make to yourself to live a better life. It's a promise to improve the way you live. It's a promise to give up your old bad habits. Some people resolve to live a healthier life. They promise to start exercising regularly. They promise to change their diet. They promise to cut down on junk food and red meat. They promise to eat more fruit and vegetables. Some people resolve to live a happier life. They promise to work less. They promise to reduce stress and relax more. They promise to maintain a better work-life balance. They promise to spend more time with friends and family. Some people resolve to live a more productive life. They promise to study harder in school or work harder at their job. They promise to manage their time more wisely. They promise to cut down on screen time. They promise to stop wasting time on games or social media. Some people resolve to live a more frugal life. They promise to cut down on spending. They promise to stop buying things that they don't really need. They promise to quit using their credit cards. They promise to start saving money in the bank. Some people resolve to live a more socially responsible life. They promise to volunteer in their community. They promise to be more environmentally conscious. They promise to use public transportation or ride a bike to work. They promise to recycle waste. Keeping your New Year's resolutions is difficult. Many people start out the new year with good intentions, but then quickly break their resolutions. They go back to their old bad habits and their unhealthy lifestyle. That's why it's important to set realistic goals. If your resolutions are realistic, you are more likely to keep them.
Good morning, class. How are you all?
Good morning, ma'am. We are good. What about you?
I'm absolutely fine. Do you know what is a New Year resolution?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so let me tell you. A New Year resolution is a promise to do something differently in the new year, to continue with good practices, change an undesired trait or behavior, or otherwise improve your life at the start of a new year. I hope you all have understood by now.
Yes, ma'am. Wow, ma'am, that's a great idea.
Really, that's a very nice idea.
Great. So everyone will tell New Year resolutions.
My topic for the resolutions is online etiquettes. So my first resolution is I will be punctual and always join the class on time. My next resolution is I will always keep my camera on. So my next resolution is I will be attentive and active in every class. Yes, ma'am. I'm here. Present, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, I have done the work. My next resolution is I will respond in every class. Yes, ma'am, I know. Ma'am, we have done exercise 12.1 full. Now we have to start exercise 12.2. My last resolution is I will never make excuses in class. Ma'am, I got disconnected. I have joined back now, so please don't mark me absent. Ma'am, in my place there was a network issue.
My topic of 5 good habits New Year resolutions are 1. Organize your schedule. 2. Do yoga. 3. Give time to yourself. 4. Read more books. 5. Study hard.
Good morning, ma'am. My New Year resolution is to follow COVID protocol. I will use sanitizer. I will wear mask when I am going out. I will maintain social distancing and avoid an unnecessary outing. Also, I will avoid to go to enclosed places.
The topic for my resolution is civic sense. First, we should not litter our surroundings. If we want a country to be neat and clean, we should not litter our surroundings. We should throw garbage in the dustbin. If our country will be neat and clean, then our world will be not prone to diseases. Second, we should be polite while interacting with others. While talking to others, we should be polite. We should not speak in high volume as the person whom we are talking with will not like this. Third, we should help our elders because they are older than us. For example, if we are crossing the road and any elder needs our help to cross the road, we should definitely help them by making them cross the road. Fourth, we should be honest, as honesty is the best policy. If we have done something wrong, then we should be honest about it, as hiding one truth leads to 100 lies. Fifth, we should plant trees. As we all know, carbon dioxide is increasing in our environment, and to maintain the balance in the nature, we should plant more trees. And planting more trees gives us happiness.
Wow, children, I'm really impressed that you all have a new resolution. It is very important to have a new resolution. It helps you to become who you want to be.
Thank you, ma'am. Happy New Year.
Same to you, kids.
Thank you, ma'am. Happy New Year.
Don't think about it, just move your body. Listen to the music, sing I. Just move those left feet, go ahead, get crazy. Anyone can do it, sing I. Begging you to put your loving hand out, baby. I'm begging you to put your loving hand out, darling. Riding high when I was king, I played it hard and fast 'cause I had everything. Walked away, you want me then, but easy come and easy go, and it would end. So anytime I need you, let me go. Yeah, anytime I read you, let me know. Anytime I see you, let me know. But I planned it that they just let me go. I'm on my knees while I'm begging, 'cause I don't wanna lose you. Hey, yeah, da-da-da-da. I'm begging you. Put your loving hand out, baby. I'm begging you. Put your loving hand out, darling. Days like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. I want more berries and a summer feeling. It's so wonderful and warm. Breathe me in, breathe me out. I don't know if I could ever go without. I'm just thinking out loud. I don't know if I could ever go without. Watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high. Watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar.
Time passed and many people filled the earth. Everyone everywhere had forgotten about God and were only doing bad things all the time. God's heart was filled with pain when he saw what had happened to the world he loved. Everywhere was disease and death and destruction and all the things God hates most. Now Noah was God's friend, which was odd in those days because no one else was. Noah listened to God. Noah talked to God. He just loved being with God like you do with your best friend. Noah, God said, things have gone wrong. People have filled my world with hate instead of love. They are destroying themselves and each other and my world. I must stop them. First, we'll build an ark. Do you know how to build an ark? Neither did Noah. Luckily, God knew, and he would show him. A storm is coming, God told Noah, but I will rescue you. I promise. I'll send the animals to you, ones that creep and crawl and slither and slime, and gallop and hop and bound and climb. And don't forget to pack everyone's food. The storm was going to wash away all the hate and sadness and everything that had gone wrong, and make the world clean again. God had thought up a way to keep Noah safe, but Noah would have to trust God and do exactly what God told him. So Noah built an ark, which is a very large boat. Noah's neighbors came out to watch and point and laugh because they didn't believe Noah about the boat or the storm or needing to be rescued, and Noah must have looked rather silly. His boat was in the middle of the desert. The desert was nowhere near the sea, and there wasn't even a cloud in the sky. Why would anyone need an umbrella, let alone a boat? But Noah didn't mind so much what other people thought. He minded what God thought. So he just did what God told him to do. When the ark was ready, God said, "All aboard!" And Noah's family and all the animals climbed inside. Then God himself shut the door. It started raining for minutes that joined up into hours, that joined up into days, that joined up into weeks and weeks. And the rain joined up into puddles, that joined up into rivers, that joined up into lakes, that joined up into a flood that covered the whole world. Their boat that had once seemed so big suddenly seemed very small. But in the middle of the huge storm, in the crashing waves, and all the thunder and lightning through it all, God was with them. And God kept them safe for 40 long days and 40 long nights. Finally, the rain stopped. The sun came out, and Noah threw open all the windows. Hooray! Everyone shouted. Noah sent his dove out to explore, and it wasn't long before she brought him back a fresh olive leaf. Everyone knew exactly what that meant. She had found a tree and land. The water was going down. At last, the boat landed quite suddenly on top of a great mountain. As soon as it was safe, God said, "Out you come!" And so they did, everyone skipping and dancing onto dry land. The first thing Noah did was to thank God for rescuing them, just as he promised. And the first thing God did was make another promise. I won't ever destroy the world again. And like a warrior who puts away his bow and arrow at the end of a great battle, God said, "See, I have hung up my bow in the clouds." And there, in the clouds, just where the storm meets the sun, was a beautiful bow made of light. It was a new beginning in God's world. It wasn't long before everything went wrong again, but God wasn't surprised. He knew this would happen. That's why before the beginning of time, he had another plan, a better plan. A plan not to destroy the world, but to rescue it. A plan to one day send his own son, the rescuer. God's strong anger against hate and sadness and death would come down once more, but not on his people or his world. No.
I facilitate thinking. I engage minds. I listen to questions. I encourage risk. And most of all, I learn every day. Our dear brother has always been a guiding light into the lives of each Montfortian. So now, I would request Brother Alex to say a few words on this occasion to enlighten the day and highlight the theme.
Dear Montfortians, with gratitude for all that you have been and all that you have done, along with a steadfast conviction in your integrity and dedication, I extend to each one of you and your dear ones greetings and good wishes for the new year. The pull of a new year is something indescribable. There is the excitement of beginning a new student life with restored vigor and vitality. There is a promise of goals awaiting accomplishment. There is a fervent desire to make the most of each minute. As we stand on the threshold of 2022, I am sure each one of us stand committed to another 12 months period of adding values to the lives of everyone through our continued and collaborated endeavors. The new year beckons us to be true to all what we are supposed to do, to honor our word and to take every such actions which will enrich and serve as an exemplar as much to the lives of everyone as to each other and to go beyond. As we start a new year with a new enthusiasm, let's pray to God that, dear God, as we stand at the beginning of this new year, we need your presence and your guidance as we face the future. We each have our hopes and expectations for the year that is ahead of us, but you alone know what it holds for us. And only you can give us the strength and the wisdom we will need to meet its challenges. So help us to humbly put our hands into your hands and to trust you and to seek your will for our lives during this coming year. As we look back over this past year, We thank you for your goodness to us, far beyond what we have deserved. May we never presume on your past goodness or forget all your mercies to us, but may they instead lead us to a new commitment to make you the foundation and center of our lives this year. And so, God, we thank you for the promise and hope of this new year, and we look forward to it with expectancy and faith. I take this opportunity to thank all the teachers who are organizing this New Year assembly, that in spite of week-long holiday, they managed to prepare so well. Congrats, my dear teachers. Dear Montfortians, a pinch of optimism, a hint of tenderness, a large cup of laugh, and a torrent of love. This is the secret recipe of a successful year. I wish you all to apply this magic formula and savor it without moderation. Have a wonderful new year. Stay safe, stay blessed, and continue the great efforts which you are always doing. Once again, wishing you all a very happy new year.
Thank you so much, dear brother, for your enlightening words.
And now I request everyone to please stand up for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Every problem has a solution. With this thought in mind, we, the students of classes 6, 7 and 8, would like to end our assembly. Have a nice day and a fruitful year ahead. Thank you for watching.